My friend, welcome to Mind Medicine, a show about how to win in the face of difficulties, setbacks, and obstacles. How you think determines how you produce. Improve your thinking, and you just might change the world. Hop into my world for a second today, and let's get to work.
Daily Mind Medicine.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to another Mind Medicine. This episode is going to be a little bit different. And usually it's just 3, 4, 5 minutes, quick, intense, in and out as a supplemental piece of your mental toughness for the day. But for this one, I actually want to give you a recording of a training I just recently did off the cuff, just live. Just felt it was what people needed. And it was pretty intense, just giving you forewarning. It's about 10, 12 minutes. But I want to share it with you because there's a time in every leader's life. There's a time in every performer's life, every producer's life, whether you're in corporate America, whether you are entrepreneurial, a manager in an entrepreneurial company, there's a time in everyone's life where they have to actually face the music, face the reality of, are my choices lining up with the person I say I want to be? And I think this will challenge you, inspire you. For some, it might offend you a little bit, but it'll get you in a place where you're like, you know what? I can be honest with myself here. And I can say, you know what? I am in line with what my goals are, or, my behavior is not in line with what my goals are. In either way is a great feeling. So I want to share it with you. It's about 10 minutes long. Make the space to listen, consume, and then activate it with your actions and your behavior. Hope you enjoy. Hey, listen, I'm just going to get right into it. Last month, so we're in a few different industries. There's a reason that I can't go live all the time anymore. I'm busy. We're hiring people. I'm trying to hire 2 people today. Probably hired 7 or 8 in the past month and a half. We're in the real estate world. We're in the marketing space still with traffic and funnels. That's probably why you're here, is the marketing, traffic, funnels, advertising, etc. Sales mentor. We're in the sales space. We have different partners in different industries, and I can tell you without a doubt that the weakest of all people are to be found inside of the marketing business. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind. It's probably like, man, Taylor, why are you on here being derogatory right now? I'm not being derogatory. I'm just trying to help somebody because I honestly, genuinely believe that there is a lack. There's a vacuum of voices in your world that are telling you the truth. Got all these gurus and all these people, and they're speaking on stages, and they're 12 years old, and they've been in the business for like a month and a half, and the things that they're teaching and the things that they're selling, it's frustrating that they have perpetuated the ability to be weak and riskless. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's affecting people. And I want to fix it today. If that's too harsh, let me know. Just let us know to remove you or something from this group. I don't care. Just at the end of the day, I go to sleep. And I sleep really well at night because I'm always honest and I'm the truth teller. At the end of the day, more than a marketer, more than a salesperson, I am a truth seeker and a truth teller. So I wanted to just go off a little bit because if you look at, we hear people on the phones all the time like, I don't want to use credit card. I don't want to go into debt. And it's like, but you look at their life and they are making like $100 a month. So you guys know I'm in almost $4 million in debt right now. I expect to end the year with about $16 million in debt. Like, man, well, why? Why would you do that? That doesn't sound like a good idea. It doesn't sound like a good idea to you because everything you've ever been taught in your entire life is designed to chain you to the system. It's not designed to make you strong. It's not designed to make you rich. It is designed to turn you into a weak player, a cog in the wheel. And ultimately, the machinery of our culture is not designed to teach you how to take good risk. It's designed to put you into a machine. So let me just talk about it for a minute because you got Dave Ramsey down the street. He's like, everything's bad. Debt is bad. Debt's not good. I was talking to somebody yesterday about whole life and financing whole life. And it's like, you got people in the game today who are not teaching what they're doing. They're teaching one thing, getting rich, then they're doing something with that money that's totally different than what they're teaching. And we're a rare breed in the marketing world because we actually are teaching what we do. You ask our elite clients, and we're actually breaking down, here's how we're building specialist teams. Here's how we do 2-steps. I remember being in a mastermind 3 years ago. And I saw the leader of this mastermind doing a whole bunch of stuff and making a whole lot of money. And I remember being at the event one time and I asked him if he would talk to us about how he's doing. He's like, no, I don't think you should be doing it. I don't think you should be doing it that way. And his philosophy was that I can teach one thing to people and do something different. And we don't believe that. We don't believe that that is the case. And it's funny to me how we got all these people who have come onto consults with us and they're like, man, Peyton, I need help. I've been in business for 20 years and I don't understand anything. And I don't know how to make money. And I make like 80 grand a year. And, basically, let's just be honest. If you've been in business for 20 years and you make 80 grand a year, you suck. Like, you got to grow up. You got to be honest with yourself. You can't be lying and hiding in the dark corners of the world, pretending that 20 years of no growth is healthy. Come on, people. You got to get to a place where you are going to say, man, enough is enough. Here's the line. I'm going to hold the line and I am going to, maybe for the first time in my life, grow and become something. And if you're stagnant to society, you are worthless, because stagnant people and stagnant societies tend to die. Don't be in this group because you want to be coddled. Let me tell you something. That's not what I was put on this earth to do. I wasn't put on this earth to say, you know what? You've never amounted to anything, but man, it's okay. Hold on. Here's a 19th place trophy for you. You get 19th place. You failed, but you're still going to get a trophy. Culture is doing you a disservice. People, if you say things to your family, like, you know what, babe? This is going to be the year that I finally make it. This is going to be the year that you get to afford what you want to afford. This is going to be the year that we can put our kids in that nice school. But you said the same thing last year, and you said the same thing the year before, and you said the same thing the year before. Come on. Like, at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, are you worthy of the goals that you're setting for yourself? Are you worthy? I think if you're honest with yourself and you look back at the track record of your life, you'll be able to answer that question from a place of vulnerability and integrity and honesty at the end of the day. Because saying that you want something big, then getting on the phone with one of our consult people and you're saying, this is what I want. And then saying, you know what? I think I'm going to go do it on my own first, even though that's never, ever, ever worked for me before, but I'm just going to go try it. Because I am the literal definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and over like a pig digging around in the mud. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. It's time for you, if you're going to be here, which, hey, hopefully, this is how I know if this message was effective. I'm going to go to the membership count of this group. And if it went down, I know that I said my truth correctly. Because the truth, unadulterated, will offend people. The truth without cover-up. The truth without filters. The truth without cutting corners will slap you in the face and at times make you feel violated. But it will also set you free. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look. I know I've done my job if the numbers of the group have gone down, but here's my wish for you. My hope for you is not that you'll get offended and leave. My hope for you is that I can bring you face to face with the truth of how your behavior is not lining up with what you say you want. And this message isn't for everyone. This message is not to pick on anybody in particular. I'm not saying names. I could. But this message is to remind you that you will not live forever. You do not have unlimited chances. You do not get to try and fail and try and fail and try and fail in perpetuity. The people that look up to you will eventually find another leader if you fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. You owe it to yourself first and foremost. If you don't know what you're doing, if you've been trying the same thing for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, you owe it to yourself to do the difficult thing and get somebody to help you. And secondarily, you owe it to a lot of other people, because unless I've missed my guess, I think there are a lot of people in this group who have something amazing to share with the world. There are people in here who have been through divorces. They've lost children. There are people in here who have let people down in their life. If I look back at my life, I've made so many mistakes I wish I could go back and fix. But how many of you know far more valuable than that experience is the ability to pay someone who has made the mistake for me that I don't have to learn? You don't have to lose your spouse to learn how to take care of the one you have. You don't have to lose your business to learn how to take care of the one you have. You can invest into the mentorship and really the experience of the people that have gone ahead of you. But a lot of you aren't doing it. And what does that tell me? Honestly, it tells me that you would rather lose everything than to invest. Just think about this clinically. You would rather lose everything through your own costly problem, trial, and error than invest a little bit of money and a little bit of time to grab the secrets, harvest the lessons of those who have been before you. I'm going to tell you this one time. It's weak, it's disgusting, and you do not deserve to be here if that's how you make decisions. This is a little bit of a glimpse into old Taylor, and I don't bring it out often because I love you and I love people, but I'm telling you, it has got to stop. Do not get on the phone with people. This is the problem. Do not get on the phone with my team and tell them, yeah, this is what I want. Oh, it's too much money. It bothers me, but it doesn't bother me as much as you really what that means. You're lying to the people around you. You're married to somebody who's looking up to you and you're letting them down. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve their trust. You have kids, unfortunately, that are going to grow up and be just like their mom and dad. Terrified of failure, terrified of risk, can't get into debt for anything, don't understand the way the world works, don't read, don't study, don't grow. Don't curse the people who look up to you by choosing to be a zombie who lives perpetually moving backwards. That's all I got. I love you. Thank you for letting me rant. If you just hopped on, go back to the beginning. We are causing people to grow. Like I said earlier, the truth will set you free, but it's going to offend you first, unfortunately. So hit me if you have any questions. Love you guys. I promise I'm going to come back again, and I'm going to be more encouraging. But like Ryan said, his daughter is a huge motivator. Man, my daughter is a huge motivator to me too. And when I'm confronted with difficult decisions, I always think about that. She's going to replicate her dad. She's going to emulate and model her dad. What kind of example am I setting? I don't want to get to the end of my life and be like, you know what, Kate, we never did anything and we never impacted the world and we're basically worthless, but at least we were safe. No, that's not what you want. That's not the point. Y'all get out of your rocks and your caves and actually move something forward. It is time to grow. Let's grow together. Adios. Love you. Bye.
There you have it, friends. Time to get to work and bring your best to every situation you find yourself in throughout the day. Never settle. Push through always. If you found value in today, please pay it forward by introducing someone that you know to the show and leave us a helpful review online. We'll see you tomorrow.
Daily